Hey, this is Intercactus, and hey, look, these series didn't go past. It didn't end at 2 videos this time. Um, I've struggled with that a lot with series. Um, Here we go, episode 3 of team building videos, team building series, and today I wanted to try build our own Total Demon because I've wanted to do it for a while, and I really think he's very, very underrated. He can really work well if you actually make him do something. So I'm thinking there are 2 ways of actually going about this. I could use him with a 1 HP soul, and then have him take damage down to activate the skill and then move him back. Or I could give him a Cyborg Y soul, which boosts your technique damage the lower HP you are, and use mumbles instead of the 1 HP soul to keep him alive. So he could get down as low as possible to get the skill trigger. Then it also gives him the item trigger, and then his damage just becomes insane, and he's protected by the mumbles. I think that's the way to go. The damage is better, but I don't know. I've never used him, so I don't know what the damage is like with the skill on its own, just with the skill and a dumb cap boost. So, well, that's the kind of the obvious start, is the dumb cap. So let's just grab him quickly. Where is he? Yep. Okay. And then he's just gonna have the standard dumb cap items, Peerless Soul and 1 HP Soul. Oh, Warren Bangle. New meta. Question mark. Okay. And then we give you... I say we give you the 1 HP soul for now, and then we'll try a Mumbles build later and see. In the next video, I'll record a team after this one, trying the Mumbles build, and we'll compare and contrast the two. So, this is what we have for now. And then, I'm thinking we pair this with an Eerie unity. We'll go Mysterious and Eerie unity, because this is just a stat buff, and I'm pretty sure. Well, hang on. I'm actually not quite sure if Janicequa's fucking skill actually boosts stat buffs, or if it's just in spirits. I think it also boosts buffs, but I could be very wrong. So I could be treating this exact whole effect wrong the entire time. But let's just go with the assumption that it boosts the buffs, because that's a lot simpler for me. So we'll have her as a tank here. Yeah, because it says in spirits, so it would boost a dumb cap boost, but I don't know if it would boost his stat buff from the skill. So if you know, correct me in the comments, but for now, I think there's a thunderstorm. Fucking, as I'm recording, I'm too tired to get up and close the window. Let's just keep going. So we'll give you basic tank items, shielding, and BHT, wherever that is. Yep. So I feel like now I should have a Mysterious tank, so I should probably have Unsheltered. Because Unsheltered is the best tank in Mysterious, no question. This is such insanely high defense for no reason. It's a lot better when he is ranked up, trust me. At D rank, it's still very, very good, and he has the skill and this very, very good ultimate, which is, it's at max level, it's basically a full heal, and it gives him a stat buff. That is going to be very annoying throughout this whole video, isn't it? I don't know if you can hear the thunder or not, but it's thundering out. So we have our Mysterious unity. Now I think Boohoo would be great to have for the win play and to help out the Eerie unity. Now I'm not sure, because I could use a second Boohoo, but then I'm very, very low on defense. And we kind of want him to stay alive, so I don't know. I think we should go with the third tank for now. Who we go for there? Though Sprunk is the obvious pick here. Standard, the best tank. Eerie at A rank. Probably the best Eerie tank in the game. It's just so good. So Boohoo can just stay in the back. Oh wait, no. Yeah, so we can do this, and then once he gets down to the skill trigger, we move him to the back, then Dumbcap, then Boohoo. And then have him just as a secondary attacker. That could probably work really well, actually. Yeah. Okay, I actually really like this. I'm actually very, very into this. Now, item-wise, let's say you get a shielding soul, and Shelter gets a shielding soul. Pretty obvious ones. And then the Boohoo. I say we go for Peerless Soul, and I think I don't have one on the save, but I think the best thing to give the Boohoo would be an ice resistant soul from something like Flip It, because our two main attackers are weak to ice, and Slip Up exists. And since that's a 30% reduction to all ice damage, so I think it'd just be really valuable. I prefer not to have the 1 HP soul on Boohoo, because it would let him survive another hit against anything that doesn't have Decisive Blow, but against Decisive Blow, my other attacker uses a 1 HP soul as well, so he will die, and then Dumbcap will die to it. So it's already, I hate that I have two of these soul gems on the same team. I should only have one. You should only have one of these per team, ideally. But you gotta do what you gotta do for Toadal Demon, I suppose. I do not remember why he's called Richie. I suppose he's called Richie now. A lot of these yokai have very strange names, actually. Manila. Yeah. But still a short one, because I think I know decently well how I want this team to be. There could probably be some improvements. Like, you could just actually, I think I may replace this Unsheltered with Shavulcan. Where is he? Shavulcan. Because Shavulcan, we already have Jan to take magic damage, but I would not mind another yokai to take magic damage, since Sprunk is good enough to take physical damage on his own. He doesn't really need the Unsheltered to do that, and Unsheltered takes magic damage a lot worse. Jan's defensive stats really are not great, and you can't boost them at all with Prestigious Treasure, so any really strong ice attack and she just dies. Like, any strong ice team, she dies. She can take Windwell, but that's really it. She is very frail for a tank. She isn't really supposed to be a tank, but I'm not really sure what she's supposed to be. I don't know what they intended. Maybe just like some standard support ranger type, but she ended up becoming a tank because of this, how good this combination is. Even if you have really bad bulk, it's still quite useful. But the difference with Shavulcan is he actually has bulk. He has the same, he has the same HP, but he has much better defense, so he can take physical damage actually somewhat decently. And he can heal himself a lot easier. Jan is just worth using, even though she's S rank and has terrible stats because of how amazing the skill is. Although I will have to look into it further, because I'm honestly not sure if it affects buffs from a skill or just the Inspirit. Just slap our items on you, man. And then we should be good. We should be quite good. Yep. So let's just pretend Boo has the ice resistance soul. Do I have a weightless soul actually? That could be better. I'm so sure I had a weightless soul. Weird. I could also use a mythical ring since he does have a peerless soul, and this will really heavily boost his damage. It should be like his spirit should hit over 200 if I raise him up to B rank. These two should be B rank. So, but I can't because I don't want to grind for a prestigious treasure on Citra. I just have so much better things. I have so many better things to do with my life than grind prestigious treasure. Is there anything else to add? Don't think there is. Actually, let me talk about Total Demon for a minute. I find it very interesting how he has a completely different element's ultimate. I have no idea why, because I don't know what he was supposed to be, because he looks like a water attribute, yet they gave him a wind technique, but they gave him a water ultimate. I have no clue what he meant, what they wanted this wanted. Fuck. I have no idea what they wanted him to be. It might have just been an oversight, but I doubt it. It's a very tough. It's a very tough one. I don't know. Maybe they also just wanted somebody unique to have a different element's ultimate, but. And there is another yokai that does that in Whateverest, but Whateverest is just horrendous. So like. Yeah, no, I think it was a very, very interesting decision by them, and it is quite cool for Total Demon as well because it does give him a lot of versatility because water and wind hit things very good. There aren't a lot of tanks that resist wind and water. Like, no, I should word that better. There are a few tanks that resist water or wind, so you can hit them for one or the other very, very easily. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I mean. I'm too tired. I should go to bed. Yeah, no, I just think it was I feel like they could have. I really think he should have been a water attacker, but I'm also not complaining that he's a wind attacker because this still makes him one of the strongest wind attackers in the game. Although, Tengu is usually better. Total Demon, I'm actually not sure the damage difference if I have a dumb cap boost on. I don't know if this skill plus Jan plus a dumb cap boost plus Eerie Unity pushes him over the edge for Tengu plus the dumb cap plus an Eerie Unity. I assume it doesn't, because Tengu's just, his fucking spirit is just that high and his speed is way better, but it very well could be. And Total Demon does have a much better ultimate with a better offensive element, but it's arguable. I think the top 3 offensive elements are definitely water, ice, and wind. I'm gonna do this video at some point. I'm definitely gonna do this at the. I may do. This may be the next video I do even. This may be. I probably will script this next video for ranking all of the attributes. I feel it's similar to the tribe ranking where it's just some general information is very important to note because they're all pretty balanced, except there are a lot of fire tanks and earth sucks. So I feel like I should just do a guide for all of the elements, how to make them work, how to use them, including stuff like Drain Restore and elementless stuff like in spirit attacks. So I might just scrap the Mumbles Total Demon theme entirely because I want to get this. I really like this idea stay on the lookout for that in the future. That's definitely going to be coming sooner or later. Well, you know me, no promises, but I scrap like 75% of the videos I make because I just don't stop enjoying making them. I have this kind of internal time limit for editing because after a certain point I just stop caring. So yeah, I'm gonna get working on that when I wake up tomorrow because I'm too tired to do it now. Good night and goodbye. It took way too long to stop recording. No, I should have stopped recording right after. Now it's just getting awkward.